Miss Lonita Baker, and it's a pleasure having you. Welcome to the barbershop, Miss Lonita Baker. How you doing?
Good. Thank you for having me. If I can get this camera right, you try to move like which way? There we go.
Three's a crowd, right? Three's a crowd. So Sergeant Dorsey, Lonita Baker, that's my co-host, and we're gonna rock and roll. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
A lot has happened. Like, if you mind, we can work backwards a little bit. A lot has happened in the last 24 to 48 hours. So I've seen, you got 10 million signatures a day.
Yeah, on the change.org petition. I think I read it's the second most signed petition in the website's history.
Absolutely. Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Hey, Fred, can I just interrupt real quick? Can you share with Lonita my StreamYard link so that we can see her on mine as well? Because I don't think I see her when I slip over to my...
Oh, she's not in there on that one?
She's not invited. I have to invite her, right?
Okay. We'll do.
So we'll need them both. Okay.
Okay, got you. Okay. And your partner in crime just chimed in. And I got a great intro for y'all tonight.
Arrest the killers.
Yeah. Hey, y'all big D. How you doing, Natasha? How you doing?
How's everyone doing?
I appreciate you coming in, and if y'all were racing, I think Miss Baker won.
She texted me to make sure that I was ready, and I told her, I said, but about 45 minutes ago, I had wrapped my hair up, was washing my face, and I was like, I'm going to the barbershop tonight. So I had to throw my hair back down, get ready.
Gotta lay them edges, girl. Gotta lay them edges.
How ironic is that? I was thinking before we get started, Cheryl, they may only have one device, so that's why it may be the conflict. So let's start from ground zero. First of all, how did y'all meet? What's y'all connection?
The National Bar Association. So before Black attorneys were allowed to be a part of the Florida Bar Association, we have to create our own stuff until they let us in. So the National Bar Association, Lonita probably knows the year, but we met
25. There you go. I'm a vice president, so it'd be bad if I didn't know.
It would. Maybe to put you on the spot, but I knew you knew. So, yes. But so we went there and clicked and connected, and we've been friends since. So that was probably 6 or 7 years ago, since my very first year as an attorney.
Yeah. Okay. And how did y'all get started on the Breonna Taylor case? What brought y'all together? And but first, how did you get the case, Lonita?
So a local activist in town called me Saturday, March 14th, and said, "Hey, I have this family that want to talk to you." And I had seen on the news about someone being killed by law enforcement, but
wow.
So they called me the next day. I met with them shortly thereafter. Remember, this is at the beginning of COVID.
Sure.
So I met with the family a few days after Breonna was killed. Not having any expectations in that first meeting. I tell people I'm a former prosecutor, so I'm a person that I'm going to sit back and evaluate all the facts, listen to everything. But when I met the family, Breonna's family, and talked to them and got an idea of what happened, and then subsequently went to Breonna's apartment and saw what happened in the apartment, it was pretty obvious to me that something, went drastically wrong. And so I knew that I was going to be representing that family to get justice for Breonna. So I was on it within a week of, Breonna being killed. My law partner, Sam Aguilar, and I were, and then we filed the initial lawsuit in April. And then, May, we're just like, people aren't paying. It could be the only story that it came out locally was, a police officer was shot executing a search warrant, one suspect dead, the other suspect in custody. And that's all you had, So we have been doing our investigation, talking to neighbors, again, investigating the scene. And so we had a pretty good idea what happened. We filed the lawsuit in April. In May, I